ILene Vick. It is Sunday, June 2nd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 23 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods, it is currently 74 degrees with a high of 79 and a low of 61. Not too bad for sleeping. Welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, and most importantly, the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. Glad to see you guys. Remember, this broadcast and group is the emotional refuge for you, and that we are united through coloring. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact. Hi, YouTube peeps after the fact. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact, when I download it to my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. If you aren't a member of my group on Facebook, you really should, because that's where I download my duet images. Speaking of which, this is my duet buddy coloring image. It's out of my newest book, which will be published sometime within a week, and it's called Sleepy Tots Jubilee. So we've been working on this image. Thanks for the feedback on this. You guys are telling me that you're really enjoying it, and that's great. All right, so that'll be the first project. And then the second project I'm working on is Winter Wonderland by Teresa Goodrich. Cute little picture. I've been showing you how to do realistic berries. I'm going to be doing a little bit more with the birds. We got a bunny rabbit, then we got some snow. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying this piece because you've been telling me about it too. I really appreciate you telling me how you like what I'm coloring, guys. Or let me put it this way, whether you like it or not. That's what I meant to say. That is how I gauge what I put up for you. Okay. So let me get my second monitor set up here. Let's see who's in here. Linda, hello. From the Three Amigos. Uno, dos, tres. Linda, Michelle, hi Michelle, and Wally. Mamie, Sandra, hello. Thomas, okay, you're eating dinner, but you can still hear. Tammy, hello. Hi Angela. All right. And guys, do me a favor, although I see you're already doing it, hit that like button if you like this broadcast. If you choose to wait till the end to decide, that's fine. If you don't like it, don't hit the like button. All right, second monitor set up. So last night I started working in our floral area, but before I start this, tell me how your day's been going, guys. Win, lose, or draw. Ana Laura, hola. Me gusta mucho tu estás aquí esta noche. Ana, dísame, ¿quién es tu día? Okay, Angela, draw. Sandra, draw. Linda, draw. Linda, update us on your ankle. How's that doing? I know you're getting your bandages changed every 2 days. Maybe draw. Okay. Anna says, good, thank God. Ah, yes. Thomas has a win. Oh, good day. Yay. Thomas, tell us about your win. Okay, while Thomas is doing that, I've got my paper towel. Put your hand on it. Helps you glide across the paper. Protects your surface. Service. All right. Dorothy, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you, Dorothy. You made it to live stream on time and you colored all day long. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to work up on the top a little bit and just bring some color down. Now, people ask me all the time how I know where I want to start my piece. And I like to start my piece that in a way that gives me direction and ideas for coloring for the rest of it. So right now I'm basically working around the outside of this. And that way it'll start bringing all of this together. But that's not to say that I won't pop over to another area. Remember, guys, it's what we do, what, let's see how to say this. We do what excites you to color the piece. Now, on this piece, having said that, I want you to pace me. And that way, as I'm doing things or doing something different, you guys can see that and get ideas for your own. Okay, so I'm going to get a blue. I'm going to work on this piece right here, this flower. Hi, Darla. And you know that adult coloring is all about using multiple shades. So now I'm going to come in with a turquoise. And we're going to add that lighter color around it. Isn't that beautiful? And if you really want to play with it, get a lighter color yet. And do a light blue around that outside. Isn't that pretty? So we've got 3 colors here, a light, a medium, and a dark blue. All right, now in between the hair here, we have a little more of this blue. I'm just spot coloring it in, and then I'm going to take my light color actually and highlight around that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now let's go ahead and work on this flower that's here. You want a light, medium, and dark pink. Now, if there's anybody here that's new and needs more information on how to do adult coloring on grayscale, let me know. That's why I'm live. Okay. Hello, kitty. So let's start with that dark and get that center in there. Then I'm going to highlight my medium. Now, I want you to notice that that medium is basically in stripes. So you've got to leave room in between for your light. And then I'm going to come in with my light, which needs sharpening. Who's coloring with me tonight? And I'm using a very, very light pressure. And then if you need to pop in, all right, Tammy, Darla, Linda, Sandra, excellent. Take your medium and darken your lines just a little bit, but in between so that you have those stripes. All right. Now, using our same pinks, I'm going to pop over to the left, and we're going to do this flower right here. Now, this one's pretty dark, so I'm going to start out with my dark color. And then, because this area is so dark, I'm going to go to my light, even though the page calls for medium. You've seen me do this before. And look how pretty that looks. Any questions about that? Oh, I'm going to say draw. Thank you for asking, Thomas. And again, I'm not pressing hard at all. Okay. Oh, let me see here. Hallelujah. Okay, now I want that pink to be spread out So I'm going to go down to my flower right here. It's right underneath this blue. Why did I say draw? Because it was a nice quiet day. Okay, so here's our light pink. I'm sorry, medium pink. And then my light pink. And again, guys, whenever you're coloring, you want to color like you're coloring on a balloon. So for those of you that tend to be heavy-handed, knock it off. Hello, Patricia. Oh my gosh, it's been ages. What's going on? Okay, and then I'm going to use a little bit of a Payne's Gray. And I'm going to use that in the center. And I just do a little bit of a finger blend. Now, I like to put orange and pink together. So on this flower right next to this pink, I'm going to come in with a light orange. So Patricia, what have you been up to? Isn't that orange beautiful? Yeah, you listen during the day when you can. Cool. All right, and then I'm going to come in with a medium orange. Patricia, are you coloring this page? Okay, medium orange. And I'm just going to put that medium orange basically on one side of the petals. And then I'm going to come back with my light orange. Patricia, cut down a large 30-foot tree, installed a window in the tack room, a lot of mowing. No, I'm not coloring this page. I perfectly understand. Okay, back with our light orange now. And that's going to blend that medium orange in. Isn't that cool? And I'm going to put that medium orange around the bottom of that center. And that's going to give us a dimensional look. And we'll do just a little bit of a finger blend. Now I'm just smoothing out with my light orange. Do that as necessary. Okay, and then let's shade this in just a little bit more. Now I'm just tweaking. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this orange on another flower. And we'll do this right here. Now I'm going to come in. Who just came in? Hi, Sarah. Now, even though this basically calls for a medium orange, I'm putting in my light orange. Check it out. And that light orange is going to look different than the light orange that we used on that other flower, because that gray over there was lighter. And I want you to use this change of gray to your advantage. Okay, then we're going to come in with our medium orange. And notice, for the most part, I'm just putting the medium orange around the center. Now, I did do a little bit medium orange at the top here, up here. But now we've got a nice little look here. And then my medium orange I'm also going to use in that center. So I've got a sunburst effect on this particular flower. And the reason that we can do this is because flowers always look different and you can pretty much use whatever pattern you want and you'll still have something looking good. Oh, Patricia, that's cool. A double rainbow over the violet. Sarah, you're learning color combinations with your Prismacolor. The picture is a surprise only, Tammy. My friend Michelle and my husband have seen it. It's been years trying to be brave to finish it. Well, I hope that being a member of this group inspired you. Okay, now I'm coming back with my light color to blend as necessary. Look how beautiful that is. Now I'm going to come in with a light green. That's this area around this part of the flower, the right-hand side. And I'm putting that in so that you can see how cool this flower is going to look with the contrast. Now, be careful that you don't get carried away with your green. You want to make sure that you don't accidentally pop it over on something else. All right, check out where this green is going, guys. Now, this is my light green. Sarah, yes, I remember that when we did rhinestones on our picture. Yep. Belle, hello. Oh my gosh, it's been ages. Now, you know that I'm going to come in with another shade of green on this greenery. Now, I'm going to come in with a beautiful darker orange on this flower here. Don't do anything with the center yet that I accidentally did. Belle, you need to catch us up as to what you've been doing. Tell me something fun. Okay, then I'm going to come up with the medium orange. And we'll blend that dark orange in. And I'm going to come in. You've been doing a lot of number coloring pictures. I'm going to come in with a gold in the center. Now, I want to shade that orange to be a little different. So I'm going to come in with a reddish pink. And I'm going to run that reddish pink out on the petals. Well, Belle, you've been missed. Check out how cool that reddish pink it looks. Oh, you've got a new washing machine. All right, let's pull out so you can take a look at everything that we've done so far. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. I'm not sure what the red is, Belle. My pencil is sharpened down enough that I can't, it doesn't have the identifier on it anymore. That's how it looks. I wouldn't say it's an Indian red. Okay. Now I want to do these 3 center flowers, and that's going to give us a nice stability to this whole piece. And we can get a good feel for what's going on. But first, I need to grab some water because I've been yakking. And I get so excited about what I'm doing, I forget to drink my water. And I got so excited about doing this piece, I forgot to take my other one out from underneath. Set timer for 55 minutes.
55 minutes, counting down.
Oh, that's cool, Sarah. Sounds like you had a really good day. Okay. So I'd like you to pick up a pale yellow. And I'm going to work on the top of those 3 flowers. Oh, pizza sounds good. I know, we all will want pizza. See, Belle comes in, she's a troublemaker already. I like to order pizza from Little Caesars, and then I get their crazy bread. Okay, now I'm going to come in with a bright yellow. And I'm going to put that yellow on top of that pale yellow. But remember, I'm not going to wipe out that pale yellow. And I want you to notice that on some of these petals, I'm not going all the way out to the end. Sarah, I sure did. And I did say that I'm glad you had a great time. Okay, then I'm going to come in with a darker orange. And then my light orange. And then I'm going to take my light orange and I'm going to pull a little bit of that out on my petals. Ah! So we've got light yellow, medium yellow, and then a little bit of orange. And then I'm going to pop down to that flower below it. And we're going to take our darker orange and our medium orange and we're going to do that center. I am going someplace with this. And then I'm going to take my light yellow let me pull in a little further. Let's see if that helps. And I'm just going to hint at a little bit of yellow on that petal. And I'm putting that yellow where the darker part is of the petal of the grayscale. Don't color the whole thing in yellow, guys. Look how pretty that is. And then I'm going to move to the left. Same orange, again, the darker orange on the darker portion. And a little bit of my light orange. Let's see what we got here. And then I'm going to come in with a light pink. This is my lightest pink of a light, medium, dark. And I'm going to color the petals. And then I'll come back in detail with my darker shades. Sarah, I'm sorry to hear about your friend having that stroke. Now, I want you to notice, and you'll see this when I pull out, that orange is the common color between these three flowers that I'm doing in the center. And that ties all of these together beautifully. And then I'm going to come in with a medium pink. And notice how I'm spiraling that out on my light pink. Don't cover up your light pink though completely. But notice how I'm bringing that medium pink, for example, out in the middle of my light pink. See that? And then I'm going to take a dark pink let's see here. And that's going to be the center of my flower and coming out a little bit. Follow your grayscale. And notice how on a couple of these petals, I'm pulling my dark out a little further. Oh, Sarah, that was before you knew her? Okay. All right, let's take a look at these three flowers. Now, I want you to notice that all three have shades of orange, and that ties these together. It's a very subtle thing. All right. Any questions? Are you having any problems doing this? I'm going to finger blend that a little bit. Now, on this flower right here, where I put my two yellows, I'm going to come in with a little bit of orange on the petals, not much. Guys, what's the concept that I'm teaching here? Tell me. What are you getting out of this? All right, let me come up here. Darker orange in the center. My lighter orange. And then my light yellow, my pale yellow. Okay, Kitty, thank you. Now, just some little swatches of yellow because we want this to be mostly white. Okay, the concept that I'm teaching you is the use of our multiple colors and multiple shades on an object. That's what I wanted to show you with the orange. Finger blend. Your use of multiple shades and multiple colors is going to make a difference, and flowers are a great place to do that. Okay. Oh, Stephanie, wonderful. Woohoo! Okay, light pink. Everybody was wondering how that concert was. Patricia, take care. Here's my medium color. Now the traffic to get home. Please tell me that you're not driving and texting at the same time. Notice how my medium is around the bottom of this flower. Oh, you're walking to the car. Okay. Stephanie, did you go with anyone? Okay, now, darker orange in the center, and then our lighter orange. What's my next color? My darkest pink. So Stephanie, on a scale from 1 to 10, how was the concert? Oh, let's see here. Sarah's coloring and watching a Jim Henson story. All right. I'm sorry, Sarah. No, you're not. What? Okay. Darkest pink. Now remember, guys, our coloring is not plug and chug here. I want you to use your brains. Now we have to pull a little bit of that pink in between our flower here. And then I'm going to blend that with my finger. Now notice when I blend, I'm pushing from the lighter color to the dark. You don't want that pink getting on your yellow. All right, let's take a look at this. What do you think? All right. Now I want you to notice that I'm working these color combinations in a certain way, and I'm explaining to you. That's why we buddy color this. This piece, when you're done with it, will serve as a good example of coloring. Oh, no problem, Sarah. Kenneth Bird, hello. Welcome, Kenneth. Okay, now we're going to be doing some flowers in between here. And that's really going to pop this whole thing. Kenneth, what brings you to the group? Oh, let me change this here. Oh, hello, Olive Shea. Welcome, welcome. We've got all sorts of people dropping in. Okay, I'm going to go with a little more purple instead of this pinkish purple. I want purple purple. Kenneth, you still here? Okay, so here's our darker purple, and I'm going to come back with that original light purple. Oh, Shay, you're here because you saw the post. Cool. And notice how I'm putting that lighter purple now, pinkish purple, inside of my darker purple. Now, I'm going to start working on these tiny flowers here in between. So I want you to pull a lightest blue. Kind of a turquoise-ish blue. And we're going to start coloring in these flowers around here. Now, you're going to need to follow me closely on this because we've got some greenery in here. So Shay, tell me, do you adult color? Now I'm going to come back with my light green and fill in a little bit of this green. Now don't forget, we're going to come back in and we're going to work our multiple colors on this green. But right now, I'm just putting it in so that I know what I'm coloring. Okay, Thomas. Shay, have you colored before? Sort of. I was in the kitchen putting some food out. You paint, you do paper crafting on your channel. Ah, but would love to learn this technique so that I can also color. I'm intrigued. Oh, cool. My Linda. Thumb number 16. Let's see, we have 23 people, 16 thumbs up. So I would appreciate if the other 7 of you would hit that thumbs up. Okay, now check out how I'm coloring this, guys. Okay, now we've got some flowers that are right here. So I'm going to pop in a little bit of blue over on this area right here. Now again, remember, these are just the base colors that I'm putting in. We're going to come back and we're going to, what? Shade and shadow. Now we've got some greenery sticking out from the side here. And we have a little bit of this greenery in between. The rest of this, guys, is colored flowers. Thomas, when you came back, I said hello. I'm not ignoring you. I know that you were out of your office and then you came back in. Okay, now some of these flowers are white flowers. So we need to find the area in the center, and we're going to pop in a spot of orange. Shay. Oh, yay, we got 20 thumbs up now. Cool. We can get this image to you, and you can start coloring it if you like. But since you've never done grayscale, I would suggest that you watch what I'm doing, and so you'll start to get the hang of it. Shay, in a nutshell, This is a very simplistic explanation of color in grayscale. Is grayscale shows you images in gray, and that gray is light, medium, and dark. So what you do is you go into an area, you choose 3 colors, for example, in this case, a light green, a dark green, and a medium green, and you match those pencils to the areas on the grayscale. Now, again, that is an extremely simplistic explanation. So, for example, on this little rose here, which I'm going to color red, we have some dark areas, which I'm going to come in with a darker red. We have some medium areas, so I'm going to come in with a slightly lighter red. And then I'm going to come in with a light red, which is really actually a pink. Okay. Now, I'm going to sit on this for a couple minutes because I want you guys to see this to be able to follow where I put green and where I put flower colors. Shay, you need to join my group on Facebook because everything that I show as a video here goes to Facebook. And you can follow along about grayscale. Shay, I have about 13 brands of colored pencil. So I don't call out brands when I do, but I've got Prismacolor, Faber-Castell, Artex, Color. And rather than list or store my pencils by color, by brand name, I store them by color. Guys, can you see this okay? And is it helping you if I just sit here for a minute? Thomas, if you have a lag, quit out of the YouTube app and then come back in. Miss Sandra, good night. I'll be switching over projects in a couple minutes. Is anybody having any problems matching where the flower is and where the greenery is? Now, Shay, what I'm doing right now is I'm coloring over where my greenery is, and I'm using the lightest color. And the reason that I'm doing this is because all this greenery is basically packed together, and I'm just using my lightest color of my three colors to define what's greenery and what's flower. This is just a light green on one of my brands that I have. This happens, yeah, this is a color. Are they oil-based? Some are wax-based, some are oil-based. Okay, I'm going to pop in a little bit of orange right here. And right there on the other side. And then I'm going to come back in with my purple and get this flower right here. And then I'm going to go over to these other two flowers here, and similar to the ones on the left, I'm just going to pop in a bright orange center. And that'll be my white flowers. Guys, can you see which is which now on this? Yes, no, maybe? I need your feedback. We just had to work our way in between here to get our blue, a little bit of purple, and the mix of our green and our blue. I will stay on this as long as I need to in order for you guys to see what's what. Shay, let me show you the whole picture. This is what we're working on. Yes, I colored in the girl as well. I walked everybody through how to do that. I'll tell you what, Shay, grayscale is so much fun. It really is. Okay, guys, do I need to sit on this longer so you can see this? How long would it take you to learn this? That's an interesting question. Shay, I can teach you the immediate basics. I've got a pink petal here I missed. And that's what I'm showing you now. Then, like anything else, as you practice at it and do it, you get better and better at it. Grayscale is not just slapping in colors on the gray. Guys, I need you to tell me if I need to sit on this. Shay, what you can do is Olive Shay the same name that you use on Facebook. Darla, you're good? Okay. What name do you use on Facebook? Linda, could you connect up with Shay? And get this image to her. Shay, check out Linda's picture. Search her on Facebook, Linda Herschenroder. It's a unusual name. You should be able to find her and she will connect with you. Oh, Mamie, you did a screenshot. Okay, good. Yeah, Shay, the girl does look like a painting, doesn't she? Okay, this is where we are, guys. Oh, Shay, you're welcome. Linda, do you mind helping out Shay? And Shay, like I said, look for Linda on Facebook. She'll get this to you through Messenger. The other way to get the image is to go into my group and do a search on Buddy Color. Every few days I give away a freebie and we buddy color it. Okay. Mamie had a good idea. She took a screenshot of this. Yes, this is what this is called. It's called a duet buddy color. Oh, Darla, I can't wait until this book comes out as well, too. Shay, this is part of a book. It's called Sleepy Tots Jubilee. Stephanie, as long as there isn't any copyright problems. So, Stephanie, I would say no, it wouldn't be a good idea to do that because that could cause problems for the group. Sorry. Okay, next project. So we've been working on this piece here. This is from a neat book. This is from Teresa Goodrich, Creative Haven. And the book is Winter Wonderland. So if you have it, you can color this with me. Yeah, Stephanie, I still have to say don't post it because Facebook may not know that recording was allowing at the concert, and I just don't want to get into recording issues with them. But thanks for the offer. Okay. So, we did the green. We're working on the trees. I'm setting this up so that I can put snow on here. And I'm going to come in, thank you, Shay. I'm going to come in with a light blue. And I'm going to start to work on the sky behind here. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with this light blue. Tammy, good night. Are we going to see you tomorrow night? Buenas noches, Ana. Now remember, when we're coloring larger areas like this, if you're using pencil, you need to color in little tiny circles. So we want to get a really good coverage on this. Here, Shay, let me see if I can help you. Shay, take a look at this and watch me. Okay, so obviously go into Facebook, Shay. Let me show you. Let me get into my group. And what you are looking for, you just need to keep scrolling down. Let's see how far we have to go. Shay, are you watching? Okay. And then I'm going to show you another way to find this. Okay. You want to look for this image, breaking news. And what you do is you go into the comments, and this is where the image is. Well, we have a very active group. But the thing is, you need to look for this image, this breaking news. I always use the same one. Now, another way to do this, which is quicker, are you still watching? Click on the little glass here to search in the group and type in Buddy. Actually, Buddy should probably do it. There you go. And that'll bring it up real quick so you don't have to do all the scrolling. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but that little magnifying glass is a really quick way to find things. Does that help you, Shay? Oh, you're welcome. All right. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to one and all. Hi, Maggie. Thomas, you can add your own colors on grayscale. Hello, Julie. Woohoo! All right. So, for those of you that just came in, let me show you where we are on our grayscale image. Now, guys, one of the things that I always do is I do images to push you out of your comfort zone. So if you keep doing things that are just comfortable for you, you'll never excel and get better with your coloring. Now this particular image is a little bit involved. It's not hard. And if you follow through on the video from step one, you'll do just fine. Okay, so that's where we are on this. So what I'm doing now on our other piece, I always do two. I'm starting in on the blue sky. Now, I could have used pastel chalk on this. I could have used eyeshadow. But sometimes, because I don't want to assume that everybody has those, I'll go ahead and I'll do my pencil. Now, we have a little bit of an issue to the left here, in that the artist didn't finish the lines as to where the sky ends and the snow starts. So, you guys know that I have no problem inking my own pieces. I always recommend that you start with a mechanical pencil. That way, if you put in any lines, you can erase anything that you don't like. So I'm just going to, oh Shay, good. I'm just going to go in and put in these very short lines. Shay, I assume that you also don't know that I publish my own coloring books. And the reason that I'm able to give away this image, not this one, but our little girl, is because that's out of my own coloring book. Okay. Let's see, just to make sure the girl is already colored in, right? What do you mean, Shay? When you print that piece, it's all going to come out grayscale. So Shay, what you're going to have to do is start watching the broadcast when I started the piece. Okay, so I'm working this blue here in between. No, the girl is not already colored in. When you print out that page, it's going to be all grayscale. Okay. Right, the girl that you saw on Facebook, she's already colored in, and that's because when I'm done with my video, I always post a progress picture. Belle, she'll already have the blank picture when she prints it out. And then she can look and see the progress that we made tonight, which is what I've been showing all evening. Okay. So let's get this little area blue. And I also have a little leaf that I mixed with brown. Shay, you're setting yourself up for failure by making that comment. If your picture ends up looking like a kindergartner colored it, then I'm failing at teaching you. Shay, I know that you don't know this. I am a professional educator. I have a master's degree in adult education. Okay. Shay, I don't want you to psychologically set yourself up that your piece is going to look bad. Okay. Now, don't forget to turn your pencil. Shay, what kind of budget do you have for pencils? Okay. Now, I've got a little area, and you guys know that I am really big on details. So I've got to put in a little line right there in between that tree. Shay, I assume that you'll be picking up your pencils from Amazon? $5 is your budget? Okay, now I want you to notice that this blue looks a little darker around this tree. Why? Because our tree is brown and it's in close proximity. Okay, let me pull out. Will crayons pencil look like that? What do you mean crayons? Well, maybe you can make some recommendations for Shay. All right, the reason I'm asking you if you buy off of Amazon is we have an affiliate program with them. And if you contact me when you decide what pencils you're going to buy, and send me that picture of them, I can go ahead and give you the affiliate link, which gives us a few pennies from that sale. Okay. Blending pencil, very lightly. So this image that I'm doing is on the paper from the actual coloring book. Shay, what brand of coloring pencils do you have? Okay, Crayola pencils, and how many are in the set? What do you mean regular pencils? What does that mean? Okay, check out how I am smoothing this out. And remember, when you blend, you want to blend in different directions. Okay, now we need to get in between our tree here. Okay, it's called Funlavie, Funlavie. Okay. Okay, 21 colors. All right. Work with what you have. A decent set of colored pencils. You can get Amazon Basics. They've got colored pencils. But I would encourage you to get a name brand like Color. The 520 set runs, I think, about $110. Okay, check out how I'm working out the white on this. You have a whole bunch of regular colored pencils, nothing special or name brand. Okay. That should work. Okay, now, since my blue is looking darker behind this tree, I need to extend that shade out beyond it and blend it in. And the trick to getting your blending is we want to what? Make sure that one color what? Disappears into the next. So notice how we're going from lighter to darker. Check it out. Any questions? Shay, I broadcast for 3 hours a night from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time till 10 p.m. Central. Where do you live, Shay? And again, guys, don't forget, if you're going to buy something from Amazon, text me and I will send you the affiliate link. It doesn't have to be just coloring supplies. If you're buying a television, I can give you the affiliate link. If you're buying a blouse or pants or shirt or a battery. Linda, you're calling it a night. You have to be at the hospital by 7:30. Oh. Linda, what's going on? Can you tell us real quick before you leave? Okay. Linda, what are they doing at the hospital for you? Oh, Shay, you're in California. What time is it in California?
In Sacramento, California, it's 7:22 p.m.
Okay, so it's about 7:30 your time. Belle, good night. Anybody remember how to color in the cloud? Okay, eraser. I am on for another, let's see, another 35 minutes or so. Oh, you leave it on as you cook, just won't be able to chat. Okay. All right, we can trash talk Shay and she can't answer back. Woohoo! Linda, your ankle needs more work done on it. I'm sorry, Linda. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our eraser. And I'm going to start to erase in some clouds. Now, you can either, oh, it shouldn't be too bad. You think the worst is over. Oh, that's great. You can use an electric eraser or you can use a handheld. Linda, will you be able to come on to the broadcast tomorrow night? All right, check out how we've got our lighter spot. Then I'm going to come in and I'll color a lighter spot around our pine tree. We just need to get that little bit in our upper left-hand corner. Yeah, Mamie at one time couldn't comment, so we would trash talk her. She said the first time that she heard me say that, she spit out her coffee that she was drinking. Okay. And then I want to get a light area behind my tree. So I'm going to turn this upside down here for the moment. Now, you may wonder why I put the blue behind the tree if I knew that I was going to erase it out. Well, the thing is, I wasn't sure exactly where I wanted that lighter color. So I didn't want to cut off my options by doing that. So we'll go ahead and erase that through the trees. Check it out. It looks pretty cool. Let me pull out so you can see the whole thing. Any questions? I think we're in pretty good shape. All right, now I'm going to play with this bird a little bit more. I put my base color of my orange on it. And I'm going to come in with a nice brown. And I'm going to start defining with this. Now, the brown that I'm using is going to be, it's called chocolate brown actually, it's a color. And notice how I'm starting to define the detail on this. Now, this is our female bird because she's not as colorful as the male. And I want you to keep these types of things in mind when you're coloring something like this. Don't forget to turn your pencil. When you lift to move your pencil around, you turn it. And that keeps the pencil sharp the longest that you possibly can. Now I'm going to carry that brown up a little further. And notice how I'm streaking in a little bit of this darker brown on the feathers. And check out how really cool that looks. Kitty, are you calling it a night? Thanks for stopping by. All right, same with my dark brown on the tail. Look how pretty that is. All right, and I'm going to go back to the bluebird. We decided this was a chickadee. And I'm also going to play with the feathering. Guys, what are you coloring while I'm coloring this? And again, I'm filling in that blue now that I've got the rest of my colors on my page. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Now, these two birds, I really kept them in subdued colors. I didn't want to go super bright with them because I want them to mingle into the background. So notice that the blue of this bird is picking up the blue in the door and the blue in our sky. That was intentional. Hey, Kathy. Guys, what are you coloring while I'm doing this? Kathy, let me show you what we've done so far on our little girl. We made quite the progress with this. Maggie, you're just watching. Julie, you're watching. Oh, it's a very sweet coloring page. All right. Let's go back to our birds and our pine trees. So we've got a rabbit here in the lower right-hand corner. So let's get him colored. I'm going to start in with a goldish color. And I'm going to put a little bit of that gold underneath the jawline. Check it out. And then I'm going to come in with a medium brown. And I want you to notice that this brown is going to mirror the brown that I've put on my pine needles. Now, we always talk about layering with pencils so that we have good coverage. You can layer with one color. You want to make sure that you've got good coverage. And you'll notice that I'm coloring in little circles. Oh, Kathy, you watched a movie with John tonight, The Boys in the Boat. Oh, what's it about? By the way, did you guys see the news report that they may have found Noah's Ark? Oh, the 1938 Olympics rowing team. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. All right, a little dash of pink inside the ear. And then I'm going to come in with my third brown. Let's see what we got here. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Did you guys hear me about Noah's Ark? That would be absolutely phenomenal. What a find. Oh, it's a book. It's a movie based on a book. Gotcha. Kathy, what's the gist of the movie? Okay, now we're going to come in with our dark brown. And not only am I coloring where the author put the darker lines, I mount a rat. They're not 100% sure that they found it, but they're pretty sure. I posted the story on my timeline. Okay, notice how I'm adding a little bit of shading to the ears. And then we'll go ahead and, Yvette, hi. We'll color around that back side. Okay. For that, let me show you the progress we've made. Yvette, what do you think? And Kathy, I take it that the rowing team wins, right? Yeah, it does look like an oil painting, doesn't it? We had a good time doing the flowers tonight. They turned out beautifully. Oh, Kathy, you're not telling. Okay. Good idea. Yvette, I forgot. Are you coloring this with us? Okay, Faber-Castell 103. I'm going to do that bunny tail. It's basically a white tail. Oh no, you have to travel for a family emergency. Oh, Yvette, what happened? Is everything okay? I understand that you're watching for diversion. Okay. Faber-Castell 103. Ivory. Okay, Yvette, I'm so sorry. A family member had a stroke. Now, basically, I'm going to color everything that's snow except for some areas, and I'll show you that momentarily, in the ivory. And it's going to look weird once we start this because you're seeing the contrast. But trust me, it works out. Yvette, how are they doing? And this is the place to come when you want to decompress from something like that. Okay. Don't forget to turn your pencil. Much better, just grateful they're still here. Oh, that's wonderful. The Lord is absolutely a miracle worker. Yvette, did you pray over them? Did you lay hands? Excellent. Were they receptive to the laying of hands? Good. Now, I want you again to notice, guys, that as I'm coloring the snow in with the ivory color, I'm leaving those areas that are on top of something. So for example, I've got this as ivory, but this is still going to be the white. Now the reason that I do the snow in ivory is because once it's all done, it still compels the person to think of it as snow. Does that make sense to you? Remember, you are directing what you want the person to see. Yvette, how are you doing with this stroke issue? Are you okay? Now, I want you to notice, and you'll see this. Yes, you are okay. It was nerve-wracking at first. Okay. I've got to call it an evening. We are running out of time. Boy, tonight went fast. All right, let me pull out. Shay, meet Kathy. Kathy, meet Shay. Check out how everything is starting to really fall into place. Let's see. Yvette, which bird are we talking about? Do you like both of them? Okay, guys, so this picture is out of Winter Wonderland. Teresa Goodrich. She does beautiful, beautiful pictures. Here, let me lift my camera up. You know it's going to turn. There we go. I think this one's turning out beautifully. Now, again, all images go through their ugly phase. You might have looked at this and thought it wasn't looking very cool, but it's really coming out. And look how I erased out these clouds at the top in the blue. All right, and then the other page that I've got from Sleepy Tots. This will be my newest book that I'll be releasing. And I concentrated on the flowers and the greenery. And it's looking absolutely gorgeous. And we've still got flowers to do up here at the top. And we've got a little bit of flower down here as well. I don't want anybody to feel intimidated. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Please be sure to click that like button. And also, please be sure to share this broadcast to your timeline. Guys, love on each other. That's what we're known for. Shay, nice to meet you. I hope we see you on a regular basis. All right, guys, take care. Till tomorrow night then. Bye.